Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community and 7 questions with Emmy.
What's happening?
Uh, Nothing. We're here now, so this is pretty
That's true. All of that is true. That's great. Nice chair.
Thank you. My mom said it looked like I was like one of the mafia bosses or whatever.
Yes, your mom knows a lot about the mafia.
Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. I'm Emmy Ian, and my guest today is an actor, comedian, and television host who starred in The Soup, Community, Spider-Man 2, Iron Chef, Spy Kids, and many other movies and TV shows. Joel McHale, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Emmy, thanks for having me. You have a very professional background, way more professional than my ceiling.
Your background's still pretty cool, though.
I'll take that. My wife bought this thing. It
Yeah.
looks like I don't know, a DNA chart of some sort.
Question number 1. How did you get your start in acting?
Oh boy. I did my first play when I was a first grader in Haddonfield, New Jersey. And it wasn't like I did a play and then right to movies and television. That's not how, well, I guess it works for some people, but I did a school play, and that school play was It's a Small World, which is a Disney ride.
Yeah.
So somehow in the 70s, before your mom was born, they used Disney rides turned into plays to be made at public schools. And I auditioned for the part of a monkey and a snake and a bell ringer from Switzerland. And there was all these little parts, and I did all the little parts. And my parents were very surprised when they saw me on stage doing all these things that I thought were really fun. So that was the first play.
Yeah.
And then I started doing, then I wasn't like I took a break, but I was like, oh, that was fun. And then I did a play in 7th grade. I did Oliver, the musical. And then I just started doing them all the time. And I thought, well, I'm going to do this until the real job police come and take me away.
Last year I did my first play, and I was in Lion King, and
Yeah.
I'm Nala, and then I'm in a play this summer, and I'm in Frozen, and I'm Anna.
Wow. Where are you doing that?
It's a little summer theater camp we have here in Idaho.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, I started in local theater, and it's a great place to start. And it's a great place to get, to learn to be on stage and all that stuff.
Yeah. You have been in a lot of roles. Do you have a favorite role or one where you learned a lot?
Well, I learned a lot from a lot of them, from all of them. If I have a favorite role, it's hard for, being on Community was pretty great. And that was the longest role I had, I guess, next to being a TV host, which is just playing myself, which is definitely not my favorite role, because I find myself very annoying. Let's see. So I guess it would be on Community, since that was 6 years, and before you were born. When were you born?
I was born 2013.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was doing it then. We started in 2009. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. But I just did a role in a Britney Snow movie that will come out this year that I'm very excited about. So
That's cool.
yeah, so that's a movie. So yeah, I would say that's my favorite.
You hosted Iron Chef and Crime Scene Kitchen, which is which premiered this week. Do you like to cook, and what's your favorite thing to make?
I do like to cook, and Crime Scene Kitchen is mostly about desserts, and I am not good at making desserts. And I say that because desserts can be extremely, any recipe can be extremely complicated, but I find really good pastry and cake chefs to be magicians. My favorite thing to cook, because it's one of my favorite things to eat, is steak. And I need to change the batteries in my smoke alarm. And so that's one of my favorite things of all time, is to cook steak. And I like to take butter and put it into a skillet and burn the butter. The butter turns brown, and then take a nice dry aged steak and pack it with salt and pepper. And then you put it down for 4 minutes on that burnt butter, and then it makes a perfect crust. You flip it over, and then you add your rosemary, and you can add some garlic cloves, and it's pretty good.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, good.
And if we get to see each other, you're going to have to make me one of your famous steaks now.
Great, done.
Okay.
Well, Snake River Farms in Idaho is one of my favorite ranches in all of anywhere.
Yeah. What do you like best about being a dad?
Oh man, I can't believe that my wife and I have 2 sons, and now they're 18 and 15. And boy, I love them so much. And I think, what is the best? I miss the times when they were little because they did a lot more hugging. But now seeing them grow up into men is also makes me very proud. And maybe they'll start hugging me again in about 10 years. But I'm so proud of them. And I just, it's like, I just can't believe these people are part of me. And so they may not like that I'm a part of them, but I just I love them so much.
Yeah. What do you like best? Stand-up comedy, acting, or hosting shows?
I don't really have a preference.
They're all fun.
They're all fun. I came to Los Angeles to be an actor, and then I got notoriety by being a host. And then stand-up has been, my way of standing on stage and doing theater kind of, because I can be on stage and screw around and have a great time, and I can improvise. So I like them all. I'd say acting can be the most, there's a lot of preparation and a lot of work that goes into it. I mean, it does with stand-up as well, and hosting, depending on what it is. So I don't like to pick. I just like doing it all.
You're currently a guest celebrity on Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge. When you were my age, did you have a favorite toy?
Did I have a favorite toy growing up? Well, I did love toy cars. I had a lot of Hot Wheels cars, so there's that. And then I loved bows and arrows. I lived in a place where you could shoot a bow and arrow a lot. And I guess that doesn't sound like much of a toy. And then when I was really little, I had a stuffed like a plush toy duck that I loved.
Yeah.
I cuddled with it in bed.
Yeah. What's your favorite junk food?
Junk food? Ooh. Okay. Does pie count as junk food?
Yes.
Okay, I would have probably just a lot of pie.
Yeah.
I like a raspberry pie, a blackberry pie, an apple pie, and you put some ice cream on there. Oh my gosh. Some of the best. Yeah.
When we meet each other, we can have a lot of pie and steak, and it will be awesome.
Yeah. You're young enough that you can eat all that. I have to go run marathons afterwards.
Now I have a couple bonus questions.
Bonus.
Yep.
Great. Okay.
Okay. If you could star in a movie with anybody in the world right now, who would you choose, and what type of movie would it be?
If I could star in any movie, all right, it would probably be a tie between Samuel L. Jackson and Meryl Streep. And maybe Patrick Stewart in there too. So I would want to be in a movie with them, and what would it be about? Oh, well, I guess it would be let's say a buddy comedy, a road trip of some sort. We would be in a car driving somewhere, maybe driving to Argentina.
That'd be fun.
That's a very long road. What?
I would watch that.
Yeah. I thought you said you should bring snacks, and I was like absolutely, we should bring snacks.
And you should bring snacks too.
Yeah. Steak.
Okay. Have you ever been you have been to Idaho, here in Idaho.
You bet.
What's your favorite way to try our famous potatoes?
Oh, well, boy. I feel like mashed potatoes cheating because it's just so much butter. No, I like a baked potato. I like to, you cook it in that aluminum foil. And I'm pretty traditional that I want sour cream. I like to put jalapenos in it, a lot of butter, of course, green onions, so maybe even some caramelized onions. And I mean, why not top it off with bacon?
We'll have baked potatoes at our party too.
This is going to be a great party. Samuel L. Jackson's going to be there. Meryl Streep's going to be there.
All of your celebrity friends can come.
Yeah. I'd also like to do with a movie with the entire cast of What We Do in the Shadows, which is my favorite comedy program.
Yeah. Can you share a piece of advice that might help me in my life?
Boy, you're already way ahead of me from, how old are you? 10?
I'm 10.
9? Yeah, you're already way ahead of me. I could barely tie my shoes at your age.
Well, I'm turning 10 on Thursday.
Oh, all right. Well then, yeah, then I was way ahead. No, I would say just keep doing what you're doing. Be nice to everybody, and it looks like you are. And if you're nice to everybody and you're good, then if you want to be an actor, you'll work for the rest of your life. But you're already really thoughtful and kind and cool. So you're halfway there already.
Thank you.
Right on.
So this will air on my birthday. So this will air on Thursday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. I'm part of the birthday episode. Yes.
Yes.
That's awesome. That makes me so happy.
Thank you so much for talking with me today.
Thanks so much for having me on your show, Emmy.
Thanks so much for watching. Remember, new 7 questions and interviews are posted every Thursday. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Love you guys. Bye.
Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 questions with Emmy.